right, everybody. I want to introduce you to our new staff member. This is Alexandra.
Hi, Brian.
I can't believe this. Why do we keep getting new people?
Derek, just because the new baby's here doesn't mean we love you any less.
Don't let him kid you, kid. Yes, it does.
Alexandra's going to be filling in. I have no idea where the girls are. Has anyone seen Danielle or April anywhere?
Nothing happened to them. I'm sure they're fine. I have an airtight alibi.
Of course. 2 girls call out and a new one comes in? What do we have, a quota to fill or something?
I wouldn't concern myself with anyone who's lucky enough to sit next to such a wonderful, amazing man. Especially since they don't deserve to.
Whatever. Anyway, Alexandra has agreed to work here for free, so the way I look at it, best case scenario, I get a great intern. Worst case scenario, my life stays exactly the same, so.
I would just like to say that it's such an honor to be working next to Brian. He is one of the best and most brilliant minds the world has ever seen.
Hey, I just realized something. Keyboard keys are in alphabetical order.
Am I slipping into a parallel universe?
I've been watching this channel for 2 years now, and when I saw Brian, I knew that one day I would do anything to work here. Anything.
Whatever. Yeah, welcome aboard.
Do not hit on me. There's only one man who deserves my affection. Brian. Brian's the best.
What? Brian's the best? Do you mean Daniel Bryan?
No, I actually think she's infatuated with...
No, of course not. I'd never talk about another man like that.
Good. Because D-Bry is a D-bag, and liking him is dangerous. The guy's a total psycho.
What? The people love Daniel Bryan!
Exactly. Look at the Occupy Raw movement. Did he win the Royal Rumble?
Nope, he wasn't even in it.
No, he wasn't. Thanks for the backup.
You like backup? How do you feel about prenups?
Alright, so he wasn't in the Rumble. What's your point? The American Dragon is still America's sweetheart!
My point is that even though he didn't win a Royal Rumble, he still got the WrestleMania main event, and he didn't deserve it.
Daniel Bryan is clearly not main event material. After all, he did lose a WrestleMania World title match in 18 seconds.
He's never gonna live that down, is he?
He never should have gotten the match. But just like everyone today, when in doubt, complain until the company changes its policy for you.
That's fair. He had no business closing out that show anyway. He just bitched his way into it.
And what's worse is that everyone just goes along with it. The guy's just mass manipulating everyone into liking him.
Alright, I'll give you. He does have a bizarrely large amount of people doing that infantile yes chant. But I will also say that I think you're overreacting if you're telling me he's brainwashing hordes of wrestling fans.
I concur. It would take more than that to convince April or Danielle Bryan. Wait, Danielle Bryan? Daniel Bryan? Oh, they sit right next to each other. How did I not make that joke sooner? Hindsight, you are a painful teacher.
Look, I'm not the biggest fan of the little guy, but I would like to point out that some people think his WrestleMania moment was historic.
Was it though? He had to give up the belt like 2 months later. And half the time was spent with him being injured.
Yeah, and people get mad at Brock Lesnar for not defending enough. Seriously, who do you think started that trend? By the way, your couch looks great from my man.
The Occupy Raw campaign was just a reflection of how the fans felt about booking. Daniel Bryan never manipulated anybody.
Oh no? Okay. How about when he got fired for strangling Justin Roberts, huh? He got all the internet nerds to demand he got his job back.
Yeah, and he even got the fans to demand his reinstatement, even though he wasn't medically viable to wrestle.
What's up, son? That's what I'm talking about.
Fine. Valid points to the both of you. But still, I think we're a far cry away from calling him a cult leader.
A cult leader, that's it. Maybe it's not his fault. Remember, he was sucked into the Wyatt family once.
Yeah, for like a second. Did you see how fast he broke out? He just used Bray to duck the Rumble.
And Bray hasn't been the same since. He lost control of the Wyatt family and fell under the spell of Woken Matt.
Yeah, what the f***? Daniel Bryan totally ruined Bray Wyatt, that son of a bitch.
But Bray is just the tip of the iceberg. Just look at all the mental damage he's done to women.
Damage? He's married to Brie Bella, and they have a baby. Little baby.
Oh, and how did Brie and Bry meet, huh?
It was when Brie and Nikki were fighting over him.
That's right, new girl. He could have chosen Brie right away, but instead he let 2 sisters tear their own family apart.
Yeah, when you say it like that, I actually don't blame the guy. Sounds pretty f***ing hot to me, right?
See, that's how you know he's a scumbag. Derek thinks it's a good idea.
Forget about how much of a scumbag Derek definitely is. How about what happened with AJ Lee?
You mean when she rejected him and wouldn't take no for an answer?
Precisely! Wait, no. But kind of.
Great counter-argument, Elmer.
I'm saying that AJ Lee and CM Punk are married now. If Daniel Bryan was such a mind controller, wouldn't she be with him instead of Punk?
Oh, please. He never wanted AJ. He was just using her on his way to the title.
And notice, it wasn't until after his mind games that she spiraled down into glorious, glorious madness.
Yep, just look how cray-cray Bri made AJ.
And meanwhile, with Punk out of the way, Bryan had a clear path to the top as an indie darling babyface.
And speaking of his early days, remember when he quit Ring of Honor because he couldn't win the strap from Austin Aries?
Yeah, only to quit ROH and go to WWE anyway.
That's right, new girl. You're awesome.
Can you say that again so I can record you?
You're awesome.
And this time, say my name.
You're awesome. Girl, that's not Danielle.
Well, I think the FNG made some good points.
Affirmative. Your knowledge is impressive. You'll do well here.
Thank you. I do believe in being a thorough study. Brian, do you want to get jambalaya for lunch? Yes? Good. I know just the place. Don't worry, I already know. You're allergic to shrimp.
Should we be at all worried about any of this?
About what? Daniel Bryan? No. The sad thing is, while Daniel Bryan may be dangerously manipulative, I have to say he's not even that good at it. I mean, if you're gonna force someone into doing what you want, the least you can do is steal their EpiPen, trick them into eating shrimp, and then tell them the only way they can get it back is if they kiss you while you're wearing their wife's clothing under your own.
I just came.
Hey, I have an EpiPen.
I'd check my pockets if I were you.
Hey, I found gum.
Well, welcome to the team, Alexandra. Even though your psychological profile may be a bit extremely terrifying, I think that someone who confuses obsessiveness with dedication might actually be able to get some work done around here.
Thank you.
And if said person also has a documented pattern that indicates that she may become a physical threat to my least favorite employee here in the near future, well, so be it.
Uh-oh. You hear that, Elmer? You f***ed. Because that's who he's talking about, Elmer. Obviously you and or Derek. Not me, not whoever this is next to me, who seems to be touching me a lot in my erogenous zones. Erroneous zones? Erogenious zones?
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Or else.
Mwah!